G'day guys, how you going? I just thought I'd give everyone a bit of an update on the last 6 months with the CTS-V brake upgrade on my VF Redline. Basically they've been on for about 6 months. I put a Serco Motorsport M119 pad set in there, which is a track-based pad, pretty aggressive for the street. Did one track day on it. They performed flawlessly. Was really happy with the performance and overall. But just for straight duties, just ridiculously noisy. Probably you've heard from previous videos. So decided to change it out and swap them out. So we've gone with a power stop, which was the actual pads that came originally with the CTS-V brake upgrade that I got from ZZP Performance. Swapped them out, and while I was swapping them out, I've actually gone and put a AF Racing billet aluminium 20mm spacer on the front, because even though it cleared the factory Redline wheels, the 6-piston front caliper, it was only about 1 mm to 2 mm clearance. And what I've actually noticed is on heavy cornering, there's actually been deformation of the rim slightly. Could also be the wheel bearing, but it's been touching the caliper. So I don't know if you can see that just down there. Bit hard to see, but yeah, it's been rubbing the paint off. So decided to put the spacer on there. The discs themselves are in pretty good nick. They've had a little bit of wear, but it's not too bad actually overall. So it's done about 4,000 kilometers now. So reasonably happy with it. I guess the other parts to this as well is that we're now going to be moving on to other areas of the vehicle, because I'm pretty satisfied with braking and the suspension side of things. So we're now going to move on to opening up the motor a little bit. So at the moment I've got a MAF tune. So we're going to change that and go MAF-less. I've also just bought a Texas Speed Stage 1 camshaft package for this from LSX Performance Parts. So that the cam specs on that are a 225 236, and I've gone for 113 as its lobe separation. So kit comes with 660 lift pack valve springs, and I've gone for the 4-bolt Rollmaster timing chain set, single row. We're also going to do Melling high volume oil pump upgrade, which actually on these engines, because we need to also do the Dodd delete kit, it's actually a good option to do the oil pump swap, because with Dodd delete cars, they're already a high volume pump. So when you're taking away the Dodd kit, it's not necessary to have that much volume anymore. So so we're going to do that. As you'll see, I've already got the pacemaker extractors on there, but to be honest, I think I'm gonna get a new set of paces. They've been on the car now for nearly 7 years. So I've noticed when I've had the car off the ground that there's been a bit of cracking and stuff everywhere. So I'm going to swap them out. I'll probably put some new cats on as well, because they're 7 years old. I'm looking at probably to get some valve covers as well, just to tidy it up. Probably go the Holy product there as well. It'll clean up the coils. Obviously I've had a few issues with the injectors as well, mucking around, so I'm going to replace them and get some new injectors. And I'm also toying with the idea at the moment to maybe get a GPI ported LS3 throttle body, and also do a ported ported manifold, and also get the GPI ported throttle body as well. Obviously get rid of the MAF and do a MAF-less tune. So yeah, that's what we're hoping to do at the moment with the build so far. It's gonna. The reason for going with the Texas Speed Stage 1 is I want to be able to drive this on a daily basis and not really have to worry about too many drivability issues. So I'd rather sacrifice around 30 horsepower or so I can have something that drives nice. That cam profile also has better than stock power down low, all the way from, you know, basically 1500 RPM to over 3000 RPM. It's got a better power band than stock, so that's sort of what's going to suit a good car for the street, as well as being able to take it to the track as well. So I'd rather that 30 horsepower sacrifice. Cars in the past I've done max effort and they're just horrible to drive on the street, and they get lots of cam surge, so I wanted to try and avoid that on this one this time around. Obviously with the Dodd delete kit as well, comes with replacement LS7 lifters, and this was the main reason for doing the camshaft upgrade in the first place, because I can really start to hear a bit of a lifter tick now. It's done 82,000 Ks, so well and truly due. Other supporting mods is we'll probably do thermostat underdrive kit as well, 25% underdrive kit. Expecting maybe with the cam only around 450 at the wheels. But I'm interested to see what the GPI ported manifold and ported throttle body could get us. There's talk that you could get anywhere from 12 to 17 horsepower on that. So if it gets anything over 460 with a mild street cam, it's going to be a pretty serious bit of kit to drive around on the street. So yeah, so that's where we're at, guys. So thought I'd just update you there what we're doing. Haven't really started to play around too much with the headers, coilovers either. I've changed the settings a couple of times. Didn't really notice too much of a difference between 1 or 2 clicks. I think the system's more so based on making you feel good than actually providing a noticeable difference. But yeah, so that was mainly just the updates that I was trying to give. You can probably see the spacer as well. It definitely brings the tyre out a lot further out and just fills the guard area a lot better. Looks a lot nicer now to me personally. Not that most people would care, but it's a minor cosmetic thing, but definitely fills out the guard a lot more, makes it look a lot cleaner, which I'm pretty happy about. You can feel it a little bit on turn-in as well. Not a huge amount, but you can definitely feel that the wider track's helping with a bit of turn-in there as well. So yeah, that's all I've got so far. So I'll see you on the next videos when we get the cam and start doing the install. Cheers.